If you're as old as me, you'll remember a cheesy movie from the 70s named Love Story. The most famous line in this movie, which became known to every child of the 70s, is spoken by the lead character, Oliver Barrett, after the love of his life, Jennifer, dies a tragic death. Now, his father strongly opposed the relationship because Jennifer was from a poor family. But the father says after Jennifer dies, he says, "I'm sorry," to his son. To which Oliver responds with the key line, "Love means never having to say you're sorry." That's very touching, but not true. See, I had to make a very difficult apology recently to a member of my family. The person I apologized to has been estranged from our family for like 40 years, and he's done some things that were very hurtful to me and my parents. I hadn't even spoken to him in close to 25 years. But there was an image that kept haunting me, and it goes back to when he and I were in middle school, and I saw another boy beating him up, and I stood there and did nothing. Even 60 years later, this memory deeply troubled me. So I decided, after all this time, I was going to tell him that I was sorry for not standing up for him. Okay, so I emailed him and asked him if he'd speak to me, and he refused. He said if I was going to communicate with him, it had to be by email. This concerned me because if I put my apology in writing, he might use it against me. He might put it up on the internet, as he often does. Well, I talked to the guys in my Bible study about it, and they reminded me that when we have wronged someone, God expects us to make it right. Actually, the Bible's pretty clear on this. In James chapter 5, verse 16, it says, "Confess your sins to one another." So even though there was a risk in putting my apology in writing, I did it. In my note to him, I reminded him of the time in junior high where I didn't protect him from a bully. I apologized for my cowardice and asked him to forgive me. He never responded, but that's not important. The point is, I felt a peace afterwards, and that incident from the late 60s no longer haunted me.